Warning. The asylum is now closed. The doctors and staff have now left after dark. Rules are now in effect and all rooms will be open.
Do. What up, everybody? What up, Big D?
Hey, how's everybody doing out there tonight in the asylum world?
Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a few weeks, that is for sure, hasn't it, Big D?
I feel like it was just yesterday, but it has been too long. Too long, Dr. Silence, too long.
Absolutely. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and take this mask off here now that we're, getting ready for the real deal here. All right, everybody. Listen, all you patients, make sure if you guys are watching, tag them or we bag them.
That's right. I'm gonna take the glasses off so we can get serious up in here. It's time to do business, ladies and gentlemen.
That's why we are here, so you guys can know what happened in y'all's treatments. And for all you fans that are approaching it, make sure you got your Kill Me coupon because you were going to need that for liability.
Oh, 100% going to need that tonight.
Because if you die tonight or any nights that you are here in the asylum as a fan, we deeply apologize. We love you. But we have a special guest with us tonight. And we have a special guest tonight up until his main event for tonight, until his treatment occurs. But until then, we will have the asylum champion, Damian Wolf, with us today. So, Damian Wolf, welcome, Damian Wolf.
Welcome. Money well spent right here. I just want to say money well spent right here.
Absolutely. He is right now our current asylum champion, and he has a target on his back. And tonight, and the final treatment of tonight, he will be facing Allison Black for the asylum championship that Allison Black self-proclaims that she has the championship. Yeah, exactly. But I can see it right there next to you. You got the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, we don't need any of that.
She got the replica, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't even look the same.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look the same.
Yeah. She must have got it off Temu. I told shipping not to show up, but shipping showed up, I guess. Whoever clocked in those boxes can get fired.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I got this from one of my patients, which I really shouldn't be allowed to really buy stuff off the medicine that he's stealing from me, but Bojack Grizz gave me this.
Hey, I go see him for all of my medical needs too, so like I don't think it's a secret at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like that guy's got the market cornered, Him and I are gonna have to come up with some kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I need a piece of that action.
More than you.
He might be. I mean, he might be because like he's taking my money at this point. Like the shit he got it worked. It works.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get right into it, ladies and gentlemen, with treatment number 1, sew a mouth shut match, which means with a sewing needle, the goal is to sew the other patient's mouth shut. Once the process is completed and they can no longer speak, the one who can speak will become victorious in their treatment. And it is Mimic X versus the handsome Justin Tinderfuck. So,
a favorite here in the asylum. I love watching that guy. He's funny.
He got the patient award. He got everybody, woo! The patient award right now so far. So he's really killing it right now. So why don't we go ahead and start this off, Bo?
All right, it is time for that asylum siren to sound. And as it sounds, Both patients charge towards the middle of the ring. Mimic's strength seems to be perfectly countered by Justin's durability. Justin starts to get the upper hand when he grabs Mimic's head and starts bouncing it up his knees like a freaking maniac.
Oh, damn.
That's crazy, man. And there's blood already pouring out of Mimic's mouth. Justin goes with the beat as he won't stop bouncing Mimic's head on his knees. And y'all know the tune. Sing it with me. He's been singing it since he's been in here. Everybody. Yeah. Rock your body. Yeah. Man, that guy's fucking dude. He's in the right place. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's getting the fans all pumped up right now. Mimic X is covering his mouth as the blood is soaking through his hand. He took a slight advantage as he took the bloody thumb and began digging into Justin's eye, costing him to go blind for a few moments.
Wow.
Oh, absolutely. Justin begins throwing his hands, trying to regain his vision. Mimic haunting Justin Tinderfuck with a few dance moves of his own.
It's a dance-off.
It's a freaking dance-off. They're laughing. The crowd's laughing. And my God. As he goes for one last haymaker, but Justin catches it and staples the mask that Mimic X is wearing as several staples begin piercing the mask as blood drips from the mask.
Wow, holy shit, you gotta be kidding me. That's wild. Justin rolls out of the ring and grabs a barbed wire wrap table. He sets it in the corner as he lifts Mimic up and drives his head into the barbed wire wrap table. That's brutal. As Mimic just lying there, not moving, a few nurses come out to keep a closer look on the situation. As Justin stops, looks at the nurse who is holding blood pudding in her hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I repeat, she holding that blood pudding in her hand. As Justin walks closer, he stops. As he holds his head, hearing voices, the lights go out. The lights go out. And then they come back on the nurses, and the nurses have been beheaded off with their heads. As Justin Tinderfuck is standing behind them, holding both the heads of the nurses in his hands. Yo, he chopping nurses' heads off and shit. What the fuck, bro?
Oh,
that's crazy.
That's fucking nuts. Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Holy shit. That crowd is just going wild right now. Mimic is standing up as Justin staples the mouth of the beheaded nurses. He looks at Mimic and says, "Don't worry, you're next."
Oh, shit.
As Mimic backs away, as Justin looks under the ring and pulls out a staple gun and rusty staples.
The rusty staples is, I hope you got a tetanus shot.
He loads the staple gun. He rolls in the ring as Mimic goes to run away. Justin Tinderfuck connects the devil's drop on that barbed wire wrap table as Mimic went through the table. Justin sees a sewing needle fall out of the pocket of the dead nurse. He grabs it and sees a weird texture on top of the sewing needle.
Wow, I wonder what the hell that is. Justin has his knee against Mimic's throat as he grabs the staple gun and staples a part of his cheek to the mat. He would repeat this 3 more times, stretching out the mouth into a thin, bloody line. Justin reaches and grabs the needle and starts sewing Mimic's mouth shut. Mimic starts as green and bloody foam is forced out of the mouth of Mimic. That's got to be an infection. Your winner of the treatment is Justin motherfucking Tinderfuck, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go!
Damn.
Let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Tinderfuck is walking back to his cell and is blindsided by Mason Stevens with the money shot. With the money shot. Justin falls to the floor in front of his cell as Mason walks away and mumbles. I asked the doctors if I stand a chance. They laughed at my face. I must prove a point to the doctors tonight in my treatment. It's like Mason doesn't realize what exactly he just did. He just hit the money shot and continued going down the hallway.
Wow, what is he thinking? What is Mason Stevens thinking? Champ, what do you think about that match, Champ?
That treatment.
That treatment. What do you think about that treatment, Champ? My bad.
Man, that's a lot of blood. I love blood.
What a way to start. Holy
That's how we do it here in the asylum, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, and holy shit. So Mason Stevens, so with that being said, as the doctor, it will be on tonight's treatment list, we will see Justin Tenderfuck versus Mason Stevens.
Wow.
That's going to be lit. That's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So that will happen if he survives, of course. Tonight.
Wow.
So treatment number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we have an exploding turnbuckle match.
Oh, yeah, this one's going to be good.
Turnbuckles are strapped with explosives, so anytime the turnbuckle makes contact, it sets off explosives. But what patients forget to realize is underneath the ring is strapped with several C4 explosives. Be careful igniting the ring and try not to touch the turnbuckles. So the longer the match goes, the ring could fucking explode. That's just hands down. The ring can explode.
That's craziness.
So we got Mason Stevens teaming up with the Ghost, Johnny Rotten, versus Andy Owens and the Insomniac champion, Bojack Grizz.
Yeah, did you see those two out at rec time talking to each other, man? They were really trying to get on the same page. It's going to be interesting to see if they actually accomplish that here in this treatment.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on?
Bojack might want to be careful about the plungers.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. That plunges. You don't know. Andy claims they clean, but they ain't clean. He ain't cleaning them. I know he ain't cleaning them.
The thing is, I'm laughing. Oh man. So, ladies and gentlemen, this treatment was wild from start to finish. Before Mason and Rotten got to the ring, they started shoving one another back and forth until Rotten went ghost form and Mason slipped through Rotten as Mason's head connected the turnbuckle as it exploded in his face.
Damn.
Mason is covering his eyes as Bojack threw Mason out of the ring.
Damn. Wow, poor Mason. That's crazy. Bojack looked at Rotten as he was trying to distract Rotten. Andy from behind shoves medicine right down Rotten's throat.
Oh!
Rotten tries to go ghost, but can't. That's the medicine that Bojack was talking about. You said he had that medicine that could make him human for him. He said he had it. Rotten tries to go ghost, but can't. He screams, "What did you do to me?" Bojack looks at Andy. "Maybe I do trust you," he says. As Andy says, "Look out, Bojack!" Bojack turns around and is nailed by a money shot from Mason fucking Stevens. As Bojack bumped into Andy, as Andy set off the explosion, as the sparks burned Andy's back.
Ooh! Oh!
Damn!
Mason again with a money shot, but believe it. No, wow. But before I can't read. But before it can connect, Bojack gets out of the way as Andy with a super kick to Mason. Bojack with a Bojack bomb on the turnbuckle as the explosives go off as Mason falls to the outside of the asylum ring.
Wow. That's a nasty, nasty move, a Bojack bomb.
Not moving right now. We have a couple nurses checking it out right now, but checking out on Mason. But Andy looks at Bojack as Rotten grabs Andy and connects a Hell's Guard that flowed over DDT. Andy rolls to the outside of the ring as Bojack and Rotten meet eye to eye. Rotten then falls to the ground, foaming from his mouth as Bojack laughs. Looks like the pills are working. Bojack picks Rotten up and hits the Bojack bomb. He goes for a pin as Andy runs in with a toilet plunger and shoves it up Bojack's ass.
Yeah, I guess Bojack can't trust that little motherfucker. What the fuck? What is that little midget doing?
Did I not just say that you have to be careful about that?
You did say that. You did say that. Man, that little Andy always has a fucking death wish. That's all I'm going to say about that. Bojack ain't going to take that laying down, no pun intended.
Big D, what happens next?
Man, Mason rushes into the ring, and Andy tosses the plunger to Mason and rolls out of the ring, acting as if he's still down. Bojack, he pulled the Eddie Guerrero. He pulled the Eddie Guerrero. Bojack gets up, turns around, and sees Mason with the plunger. You're dead, Bojack yelled. He connects the Bojack bomb on Mason as Mason's body landed on top of Ryan's. Bojack goes for the pin on both bodies and gets the victory for the treatment. Andy slides in the ring next to Bojack as they both celebrate the victory, and before the doctors and nurses come out to bring them back to their cells, Bojack says, I still don't trust you. Something fishy's happening. I think he's 100% right. Doc, what do you think?
He's 100% right. I mean, from our view, we know he's 100% right.
100% right.
But without the evidence, because we don't release these videos to the patients, you know, we just it's doctor-patient confidentiality with the treatments and all that. So,
Right.
You know, not everyone knows what's up, but that right there, we know what happened. But the question is, what will Bojack do in that situation? But we will figure that out as time goes.
We'll have to see how that unfolds, man. I don't know.
What do you think about that?
Well, like I say, I usually don't trust anybody. Everybody's got a hidden agenda one way or another.
That is true.
That's 100% true.
You know, we're in the asylum for a reason. We all have our story.
Yep, absolutely. Everybody has a story, just like everybody has a price.
That's right. I know that. Oh, Big D knows that all too well.
Treatment number 3, ladies and gentlemen, in Asylum Rules. The Asylum Rules is a false count anywhere, no rules treatment. You can fight anywhere inside the asylum or even travel to the outside of the asylum, like the cemetery, the rec area. Anything truly goes, and the only way is when by pinfall. Why don't you start it off, Big D?
If you go in my kitchen,
Wait, it is my. Sorry, what was that, champ?
If you go in my kitchen, though, don't make a mess.
Absolutely. Don't make a mess. But it is Moxley versus Sabrina.
All right. Jumping right into it, not wasting any time. Sabrina and Moxley are walking around the inside of the ring for a few moments, trying to figure one another out. Sabrina takes a step as her eyes glow purple. Moxley begins to rub his eyes, and when he looks again, Sabrina's eyes are normal. Moxley rolled out of the ring as if he was thinking, what the hell did he just sign up for? This asylum, what made him go crazy? Is he crazy? Moxley looks under the ring. He pulls out a chair, and when he turns around, Sabrina grabbed Moxley and tosses him into the steel steps. As Moxley flipped over and the steel steps had landed on his feet, he quickly jumps the barricade into the stands. He's a spry, wiry little guy, ain't he?
Yeah, he is, and he's really nailing that situation down.
Yeah, he is.
Man. Sabrina is laughing while playing the game with Moxley. Sabrina is walking down the hallway saying, Marco! No response from Moxley. Sabrina shoves a few nurses out of the way as she grabs one of the nurses, asking where Moxley is. The nurse shakes her head in fear as Sabrina rolls her eyes. Fine. As she sets the nurse down. You see the nurse again, and wait a minute, that's Moxley. Moxley was dressed in a nurse's outfit.
Clever. You gotta give it to him. That's clever as hell.
Moxley turns Sabrina around and hits the dirty deeds. Moxley begins stomping on Sabrina multiple times.
Wow, I gotta admire, you know, the smarts there. I mean, that's good strategy dressing as a chick. You gotta give it to him. Moxley just stated, you know, Sabrina, I love fire and I love behind the heat. So let's go to the boiler room. We'll see you there. Moxley walks into the boiler room, and as he trips over a pipe and face plants over one of the boilers, as he seems like he's out cold. Motherfucker tripped and knocked himself out. How unfortunate for Moxley. A few moments go by, allowing Sabrina to walk into the boiler room. She opens the steam valve and lets out pressure as Moxley's cuts burn so bad it cauterized shut. Wow, that is nasty. Sabrina, all confused as Moxley pushes Sabrina away. As Moxley sees a can of WD-40, he sprays the can into the pilot light of the boiler. As it becomes a flamethrower, he catches Sabrina on fire. As Moxley goes for the pin and gets the 3 count for the treatment victory. Smart. We are seeing that he uses his brain inside these treatments, man. And that's, if you can keep your wits about you and be crazy, that makes you dangerous. That's all I'm going to say.
Moxley is really kicking it right now here in the asylum, and I really enjoy it. Like watching what he does and watching his treatment, and then watching him perform what he does. He's smart, but why is he here? That's what we need. That's what I got to unlock. Why did he sign up? Why is he here? What's the reason? Because in the patient file it says unknown. So
that's true. Wow.
Oh yeah. So, anyways, Cookie appears kneeling down to Sabrina.
What? Out of nowhere.
He says, I quote, "The weakest witch, you could never be as good as my mother."
Ooh.
If everyone knows who her mother is, it's Zeffy. Yeah.
Wow.
As Trey Silent touches Sabrina's forehead, as Sabrina's witch powers have been taken away.
She took her witch powers. No way.
You hear, Trey Silent nods as Cookie's eyes turn purple and the ground starts to shake. You hear Dr. Calypso say, "Trey, Silent," as the lights go out, and when they come back, Trey, Sabrina, Cookie, Moxley are all gone.
Oh my God. Wow.
Ooh,
wow. Yeah. Every time you hear Calypso's voice, it's like, it just sends shivers down your spine, man. You're like, yeah, that's a voice you don't want to hear because it's never a good reason.
Never. I hate having doctor meetings and he's there. It kind of freaks me out.
I could imagine. I'm glad that I sit those meetings out. He calls me sometimes to hit me up about money, and like even then over the phone, it's like, bro, I don't want to fucking talk to you.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Like just have Silent call me, man. Like you fucking scare me, bro.
Oh, absolutely. Treatment number 4, ladies and gentlemen, a razor collar match. Both patients have a razor dog collar and is connected with a 6-foot chain. The first patient to pin the other patient will become victorious, who will survive the razor-sharp edges of the collar. It is for a number 1 contender for the Insomniac Championship. It is Mad T versus the King of Haters, Tavin Andrews. Oh, the crowd is booing. Wow. The crowd is booing. These two patients really put out a lot of emotions.
Yes, they
A
did.
lot of emotion. Some patients got in trouble. Some patients got some restraining orders against one another to kind of stay separated. And things really hit the fan to the point that Legion's been locked away for years. And I've got
Yeah.
this video of him still inside something. We don't know yet. He's locked somewhere, locked away, and we don't know
I
what.
heard that there. I heard that there was people trying to find him, but they've been unsuccessful thus far.
Yeah, we cannot find where Legion is located, what's going on. His patient file has all of a sudden been landed on my desk. I got to figure this out as a doctor. It's going to be really interesting. But ladies and gentlemen, as the patients make their way to the treatment room, as they are fitted each with a collar laced with laser blades, 6 feet of chain separate the two patients. The asylum siren rings as the sound echoes the whole asylum. Tavin comes out of the gate hot as he hits Matt T with a flying knee right in the nose, causing it to break and spill blood quickly.
Damn, like literally seconds into the match and we already got a broken fucking nose. I love it.
Mad T stumbles backwards as he falls to the floor and his neck is instantly cut up.
Oh, even more blood. Hell yeah.
Freaking love
God,
it.
you gotta love it. You gotta love the asylum, man. We got lots of action in here. Taven laughs as he yanks the chain, causing even more pain to Mad T, as Taven is playing mind games with Mad T. And Mad T is crawling towards Taven. Inch by inch, Taven is laughing uncontrollably. You fucking idiot, Mad T hits a low blow to Taven in the nuts. Mad T connected a roundhouse kick to the dome. So hard the razor came off the collar, and the razor that came off the collar sliced a nearby nurse's throat, cutting the jugular wide open, and she bled the fuck out right there on the asylum floor, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo! Damn!
Wow!
Damn!
Nurse down. We need a medic. That's crazy.
Mad T picks Tavin and hits him with a mad drop so hard it leaves Tavin limp laying there. As the fans in the crowd are saying, "Pin him now! Pin him now!" Mad T yells, "Fuck off!"
Damn, no wonder why he's the most hated in the asylum.
Mad T grabs the collar and twists it into Raven's neck, causing Tavin to scream out in agony. Mad T grabs a nearby bottle of... What the fuck does that say?
Isopropyl alcohol. Rubbing alcohol, bro.
And rubs it into the wounds of Tavin. Mad T continued to taunt Tavin back for a few minutes. As Tavin came to his senses, he slams Mad T head off the wall, causing the razors to cut him even worse. Both men are bleeding and staggering.
Man, I mean, understandably so. I don't know how much blood one human can lose and still be functional. We're going to find out tonight, Jay. Wow. But now, all of a sudden, the lights go out.
Oh, no.
As Trey Silent and Cookie are here again.
No!
Trey Silent points at Mad T, then points at the ground as the ground begins to break and shake and crack open and flames come flying up from underneath Mad T's feet. And he starts seeping through the cracks and he falls right down through. Mad T has just been sent into the depths of hell at the hands of Trey Silent, ladies and gentlemen. Wow! As Trey Silent closes the hole and Cookie states, punishment is needed for bad behavior. As Cookie touches Taven on the forehead and Taven disappears.
Wow!
Wow, bro. Cookie ain't fucking around, bro.
You had bad behavior, Cookie will take care of it. She was here alone for 3 years.
I mean, I tried to do my best impersonation of Cookie, but the way that she said that, if you guys could have heard it, oh my God, like it was haunting. It was haunting.
So the lights go out and come back on, and I, as Dr. Silent, I would like to apologize for what happened. But at House of Fear, it will be for the Insomniac Championship. It will be BoJack Grizz versus Mad T versus Tavin Andrews in a triple threat treatment at House of Fear.
Wow. I wonder what kind of treatment that's gonna be. I guarantee it's gonna be a nasty one. Wow. Neither one of these three like each other, just for the record. Like, neither one of them like each other as far as they could throw the other one, and that's not very fucking far. Like, this ain't gonna be good.
How would you know, Big D?
Because I know a lot. I pay attention. I throw money at this thing, so I know. And I've seen these guys outside of the asylum, and I've seen what happened, and none of them fucking like each other. I promise you. There ain't gonna be no love lost in that treatment.
Thank you.
We better come up with something that can contain them all.
Thank you, Big D. Enough of hyping up Mr. Bojack there, Big D. I don't, hype up other patients too, there, Mr. Big D. Don't just pick favorites.
No, I hype up where the money's at. If they want to be hyped up, step up.
I mean, I can hype out a lot of patients because I'm not picky when it comes to that. There, Mr. Big D. Big D needs to stop being a little picky.
You could. You're not throwing money at this investment.
I don't need money in the asylum. You're the one that's making money off the product.
A little bit. We in the black now.
Ladies and gentlemen, though, wait, we already did that. No, we didn't. Yes, we did. Next one. Treatment number 5. Sorry, I got 5. Treatment number 5, Asylum Rules match. We got Andre Bradford versus a 2-time Asylum champion, Scabs. You are going to go ahead and start this off, Big D. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. The Asylum siren goes off as Scabs uses his speed and shows why he is the former Asylum champion. Andre Bradford uses his strength and proves why he's the behemoth of the Happy Man Asylum. Andre throws Scabs to the outside of the ring. As Andre rolls out of the ring, he tosses Scabs over the barricade. With the fans, wow, right? Fans got a whole bunch of fucking Scabs right there. Andre slaps the shit out of the pig. He grabs a fan and begins searching her purse. He's robbing her. He pulls out a pair of scissors and stabs the scissors right into the eye of Scabs, and it's embedded right into his freaking eyeball. Wow! Andre showing no mercy. This dude's a certified badass.
Andre Bradford keeps throwing Scab against the ring post until the top of the pig's head is red. Andre Bradford sniffs the blood. He says, red meat. Andre takes a bite off of Scabs.
Oh, he's eating him. He's eating him.
He takes a bite off of Scabs on top of the head. As Andre's mouth is covered in pig's blood, he spits out a piece of Scab's skull.
Wow. Doesn't he get enough food from the kitchen? Damn, champ, you gotta feed these guys more. They're eating each other.
Holy shit.
Well, I did say Scabs could become bacon.
Apparently he did.
Andre tosses Scabs to the side as he looks around the arena, seeing all the fans watching. Andre turns around and is met with Scab's shovel. The shovel connects to the head of Andre as he shovels back and Scabs with a big boot.
Oh, fighting back. Scabs holds his head, realizing there's a chunk that's been taken out of a skull. As Scabs continues to bash the handle of the shovel right into the stomach of Andre. Several times, Scabs then puts the sharp edge of the shovel against the neck of Andre. As Scabs puts a boot on the shovel, knowing any weight of Scabs will pierce the neck of Andre badly. Scabs puts small pressure on the shovel as Andre begins to grunt in pain. He's gonna take his fucking head off, bro.
Wow. Andre grabs the shovel with both hands and with his strength was able to push against the pressure, but Scabs jumped on the shovel as Andre somehow was able to avoid it. This
Oh my God, that's just inches.
Oh.
Wow.
Andre can't believe it as Andre spears Scabs to create separation. As Andre drags Scabs to the cemetery, leaving a bloody trail. Andre stops as Sarabai with the Hellbite RKO on Andre.
What?
Andre is
Wow.
down as Sarabai walks away. Scabs begins stirring as he goes for the pin, but Andre kicked out right before 3.
Wow, the strength and resilience of Andre is remarkable. Andre sits up as he says, I gotta get the fuck out of the cemetery. As Andre begins walking away from the cemetery, Cookie is standing by the exit.
Oh no!
As Andre says, oh, fuck no. Andre turns back into the cemetery and Scabs with the last laugh DDT on Andre. Scabs goes for the pin, and this time he will get the treatment victory. Cookie making her presence known again, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. And
Wow.
Sarabai took a bite off of Andre there on that one with that Hellbite.
Man, I tell you, man, if nobody's seeing this trend, you guys got to watch out for Cookie, man. She dangerous.
After Scabs left,
when Cookie shows up, something's going to go.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, my God.
1,000%. After Scabs left, we witness Andre grabbing a fan. He sits the fan in a chair and says, okay, Scabs. He ties the fan in the chair and carries him to the slaughterhouse kitchen.
Oh, no.
Damian Wolf is sitting there confused. Why are you know what? It's a Juggalo thing. Damian walks away.
You don't get in the way of a Juggalo thing.
Damian walks away as nurses rush into the slaughterhouse kitchen. They are witnessing Andre Bradford eating this crisp up fan as he tore one of the arms off and began chewing on the dead fan. Real pork chops as the nurses debate Andre.
Yo, Andre's going full-fledged nuts here in the asylum, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody slap him in the straitjacket and call it a day. Oh my God!
Hey, if only he knew what was in those pork chops.
I don't think he cared at that point. I don't think it mattered. Wow.
Oh man.
I'm not eating anything else for the rest of the day. That's for sure.
All right, Damian Wolf. It is now time for your treatment, so we're gonna have to kick you off. It's been great, but definitely enjoy it. Enjoy.
Have fun, champ. Good luck.
Oh, you bet I will.
Absolutely.
Good luck, champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, treatment 6. Well, you are pretty big, dog. Well, that sounded. I mean, you are Big D.
I mean, I am Big D with the dollar signs, baby.
Yep.
Hey, yo, the fans loved it.
Whatever. You can stay big. No. You know what?
I have a feeling that we switched members in the back, and that person's name begins with a K.
There we go. Now I'm bigger than you.
Yeah, you are. There, you feel better now.
I feel better now. That Viagra worked. Thank you.
I was gonna say I didn't know Doctor Asylum had an inferiority complex.
Treatment number 6, slaughterhouse kitchen match.
Oof. You sure you're not supposed to be in here, Doc?
Damian Wolf versus Allison Black for the Asylum Championship. The real Asylum Championship.
The real Asylum Championship.
Here we go, folks. Damian Wolf walks back into the slaughterhouse kitchen and he sees the half-eaten fan. He smirks. That will make a good soup. As a knife was thrown as it pierced Damian's shoulder. Allison Black already made her presence known. Allison throws the Asylum Championship she possessed on the ground as Damian Wolf grabs it as Venom begins wrapping around Damian's hand.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck? That is not the Asylum Championship. Allison Black says, I know, my mind games worked.
Oh, shit. It was a ploy the whole time. She was working him the whole time, bro.
But Damian knew. Damian knew, though. Damian knew.
He did know.
Like, something's already fishy, but in the moment, in the treatment, he goes, yeah, I was right. I was fucking right, in a way.
Yep.
I was right. But
100%.
he wasn't expecting the Venom. No.
Nah, who would have been? Who would have been? I didn't even see that coming.
Oh,
Damian Wolf cannot control his arm with the Venom attached. Damian Wolf grabs a butcher's knife and begins tearing the Venom in half, slightly slicing his own arm in the process. The Venom crawls back to Allison Black. Allison slaps Damian Wolf as Damian, with the butcher's knife, stabbed Allison in the midsection.
Oh!
He spins the blade in circles as Allison spits out blood. Damian Wolf begins going up, slicing her on the inside, basically slicing her in half. Wow. That's definitely a holy shit moment. Wow. Wow.
Love that. Allison headbutts Damian Wolf several times as Allison pulls out the butcher's knife. She falls to the ground with the loss of blood as the Venom crawls down her arm and begins forming around the open wound.
Wow. This is crazy.
Allison takes a deep breath as Damian wasted no time and spears Allison against the deep freezer. Damian scrambles for a weapon. He sees a blender. He grabs Allison and bashes her head off the counter a few times and sticks her hand in the blender. He pours on the blender as blood fills the blender.
Oh my God, he's making an Allison Black smoothie. Holy shit. Allison loses some of her fingers. She continues to keep showing her strength as Allison's fingers are now formed with venom. Allison grabs Damian Wolf by the throat as the venom begins to wrap around Damian's head as Cookie and Trey Silent appear behind Allison Black. Cookie touches her shoulder as the venom releases from Allison Black. Cookie says, "You don't deserve this anymore. You're useless to us." Wow, Cookie. Cookie with the sassafras, ladies and gentlemen. Allison can't look away from Cookie as if Cookie has her under a spell.
Damian Wolf hits the final notice, and the nurse announces that Allison can't get back up, and Damian Wolf gets the treatment because it's pretty much when you're in the slaughterhouse kitchen, last patient standing.
Yeah. Yeah,
so Damian
pretty
Wolf
much.
gets the treatment victory and remains your Asylum champion. Allison Black is furious. He gets in the face of Trey Silent. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
You don't get
shit. That's not a good idea, but Alice is ballsy.
Allison is screaming in the face of Trey Silent as the ground shakes as flames surround Allison Black.
Shit.
Allison Black is trapped as Cookie snaps her fingers, and the Asylumtron shows Allison Black in the middle of purgatory, still surrounded by the Witch's Circle flames.
Holy cow. This is crazy.
We see Damian Wolf, Cookie, and Trey Silent standing. Trey bows his head to Damian Wolf as the lights go out. Lights come back on, and Dr. Calypso is on the Asylumtron. Trey Silent, I'm watching you.
Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
That was your Asylum results.
Wow.
So ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. It's been great. And we all know what time it is. It is time to cut it out. see y'all at the next Asylum Results Show. Enjoy, patience,